everybody, it's Quicken, and today I am going to be doing a little vanity organization kind of video. So it's not quite a vanity, it's more like my bathroom sink and then cabinet area. But today I wanted to share me organizing it. I recently posted a closet organization video and I think it went over really well. There was some requests to keep going with that feel. So here is my little makeup organization video. So today I'm going to show you guys how I am going to be taking some of my higher end products and exchanging them with GlamBot. So GlamBot has a service where they will take more higher end luxury cosmetics and you can send them to them even gently used or unopened, and they sanitize them and then they offer you a price for all of your products. So not only am I going to be organizing some of this stuff, but I will show you how to sell back some of your makeup. I tend to have a lot more luxury makeup that I don't really use too much. I don't know if I'm sucked into the whole like YouTube beauty guru kind of thing where I see someone use a palette and I'm like, give me that, and then I never really use it. Also, you know, sometimes you have some products that are gifts in your collection and you don't really know what to do. A product you didn't love and you waited too long to return it. Like, I think I am all of the above. So I'm gonna show you how to use GlamBot as well as organizing some of these things too. The first thing I did was go on GlamBot's website and they have a whole section for sellers. So they have a list of all of the things that they accept, all the brand names they accept, and they accept a lot. I went ahead and I went through the list and I wrote down brands that I knew I had in my collection. There's some stuff on there like Chanel that I know I've never purchased, so instead of like looking through that entire list, I just wrote down some stuff that I knew I had and a couple little reminders. You know, a Benefit, BH Cosmetics, I was really surprised that they take that. Too Faced, Urban Decay, and then 20 full-size items is the minimum to bring a package to them. So I think, you know, if I'm clearing out my whole cabinet, I'm definitely gonna meet that. No submerged products unless they're unused, so you know, mascara one, liquid lipstick, stuff like that, and no lip gloss. I kind of had to remind myself of that because I was like, someone take these lip glosses away from me. No. Already looking at my vanity, it is a mess. And then if you look inside here, it's like 10 times worse. So I'm going to start by picking out stuff that I know I don't use. And it's a little hard, I think, because these things are name brand. So I also have a ton of like hair products that, oh my God, is there a company that will take hair products? I am swimming in Aveda stuff. So I have Naked Flushed right here. I'm actually going to be selling that back. I don't really reach for it as much as I'd like to, so it's gotta go. My Too Faced Matte Eye. I really don't use this super often. I don't know what the demand for it is either though. Alright, so unpopular opinion, I'm actually going to be getting rid of my Monarch palette. And I really did love this palette, but you can see that like I only ever used like 3 colors here, and I feel like a lot of these other standard colors, I don't know, can just be like found other places, and I guess like I feel bad, but I like never ever reach for this thing. So I actually just got the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm keeping it still in the box because my like beauty drawer is so muddy and dirty. So I'm gonna put this aside to keep. So this is my Vice palette, and although it's pretty old and there's a mystery brush in it, I'm actually gonna keep this because it has so many of these colors in here. And although it's like pretty dated, I don't know what Vice they're at by now, probably 10, I'll be keeping this one. How many of these Kat Von D colors are in here? Pixie, I like this brush. Oh, I've been looking for this concealer. So I actually have some MAC stuff, and I know MAC like tests on animals and all that stuff. I actually got this from their Kelly Osbourne collection, which was like some little glitch in the vegan kind of system, because this was made in England, and in England you can't test on animals at all. So this was produced in a place that can't test on animals, but it is made by a company, so it was like some weird little backwards thing. I ended up never even really using it. I got a MAC Pro card at my beauty school, so I bought these and then never really used them. So that's gonna go in there. I also have a lipstick, and I don't know, I think these things like hold their value, these like MAC products. So this is the Naked 2 Basics palette, and I'm gonna send this on its way as well. Never really used it. I think I just like really wanted it. Again, here is like a MAC BB cream that just like never matched me, and I never really used it. Goodbye. So this, I don't know what this counts as, but this is the Urban Decay Full Frontal Lipstick Stash. Still in its box, I guess. I fell really hard for this thing. I was subscribed to like an email thing, and this kept going over and over and over again. People are like, this is the biggest deal ever. Here it is. It's all these lipsticks, and it was good to have them, but I never ever reach for this thing. Look how nice it looks. Here is a thing from Bite Beauty, which is on the list. I don't think I've ever even taken it out of the box here, and I'm sure that's a nice color, but I can't, gotta go. So I've never used this, and it's by Lime Crime, and it's the color Mercury, but I have like done that, so I think that doesn't count. I don't think I can sell it back, because you can see on the wand there that I used it, which sucks. I hate this thing. I hate it. Ugh. Why did I buy it? That I never used. I got this for my NYX Base Awards submission and never used it. One, it's by Stila. What was I thinking? And two, I don't know. Didn't do what I needed it to. It's a pretty color, but I don't want it. So here's one I feel bad about parting with, and this is my Pulp Fiction palette by Urban Decay. I just like don't use it. Not gonna lie. I don't use this thing. So there it is. Just clean it up a little bit. Here is the color Covet by Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. Maybe you've heard of them. You've heard of Lip Tar. I'm not a lip tar girl, not a fan. This was a limited edition color, so I grabbed it, and then like it says that it's matte on here, but it never dried. I don't know if that's just me, but sending this one out as well. Now that I have all my like 20 items for GlamBot's minimum requirements, first I'm just gonna take like the samples, and anything that is like kind of long, I guess, like that. I'm just going to wrap it in saran wrap, and that keeps everything really tight together, so no lids or anything are going to pop out. And I'm just wrapping that. Yes, my hand is trapped. So I am just like, I have this whole box of packing peanuts already from an order I got from Lush. So I'm just going to throw some of the peanuts into this bag. If you don't have like a recent box in your house, I mean, I recommend recycling. So I'm gonna just toss that in there. Nice and safe. So for this palette, I'm just going to wrap it so it won't open, and that'll keep it safe. Wrap it up. Safety first. I think if you were to order some of this stuff from like Sephora, it would just come directly in the box. It wouldn't like be super protected. Layer is like kind of packed. I'm just gonna throw in some more peanuts and then pack a little more. So here's my box. It's pretty heavy. So Glambot actually sends you a free little mail slip, so you don't have to pay for the shipping. But if your stuff isn't accepted, you have to pay for the shipping to have it returned. So that can be hard. That is all taped up. Here, I'm still left with a ton of stuff. Like, this is still totally gross. But now that some of those bigger things that I feel really guilty about are out of here, I can just kind of dig in here and throw out. There's like always a ton of tissues in here, things that are still in the wrapper, and all of my brushes just have to be washed. So I'm gonna put all of my brushes out. All my broken brushes like need to be replaced. Washing all of my brushes is just gonna make everything feel so much better too. I have a ton of these like weird little brushes that I never use because they get dirty if you use them like once. There's like so many pencil shavings in here. Am I a monster? I'm gonna put this napkin holder in there to help like hold some of my palettes. So that's just gonna hang out right pressed up against the side. I have this palette that I haven't opened yet in there. I decided I wanted to keep that, so that's still in there. And then in the back, I have a little plastic organizer that is holding some of my beauty bags. And then this has some old jewelry in it that I don't really wear, but I don't want to get rid of either. And I know that goes against the video, but it's like septum jewelry, so it's its own thing. Here is my Big Daddy Vice palette. So that's going to go in the front side here. Because I don't reach for it every day, but like being on YouTube and making different looks and stuff, I want to have kind of a palette that can do more than one thing. And now these will fit in here. Let's put that like sideways. So I have two of these little drawer organizers from the dollar store. Mine is like a smoke gray. I have two of these. So this one I'm going to use for like things in circle containers. And the other one I'm going to use for tubes. Because generally all my makeup comes in one or the other. And if my makeup's a little dirty, I'm just going to wipe it off. I'm actually going to retire this bad boy. Under eye cream. I hate this. Some of these. Here are some other palettes I have. Clean those off. From this one being thrown around in this drawer so often, it actually shattered and I mushed it back together. It looks awful, this Frankenstein blush. So just throwing stuff in this drawer for so long is like ruining all my makeup. I feel so bad for myself. This is in a box, I'll just have to use it for like a makeup look. I don't see it like occurring too naturally in my life here. Everything else, I think I'm going to organize this top thing so it's more readily like reachable and available. I took these two little things out of these like balm samples. They're so cute. So I just put them in my little Z palette here. Aww. So I brought back the little lipstick acrylic thing, but I also was able to downsize a lot of my lipsticks, so that's okay. I also kept this because a lot of my things like liquid lipsticks in weird sizes, things that I just like reach for every day, like brow gel, those are all kept in here now, which is great because before they were a lot of the clutter because they didn't fit in here really well. So that is a good little solution, and I'm happy to get rid of the weird cup thing that I had up here because I didn't like it. My Modern Renaissance palette can be on display, and I just brought my little Z palette up here, and a little pocket bunny just to be next to this. I wear almost the same lipsticks every single day, so this being behind here isn't too much of a problem. This would be more like special occasions or like YouTube looks, so I don't mind this like being in the way. So this dish I like to use for hair products that I reach for every day. Just like throwing that in there. Dry shampoo. These are just two little Tony Moly little things I'll keep right in there. So they are like little contained. And I think that looks really cute right on there. I don't mind it being in any sort of way. Wondering where I keep my brushes? They actually all have a home and they all live in here, but this is the only one that's clean right now. So once I wash all of these, they just already live in here. I just freak out in the morning and tend to move them over here. My little organization. I think it's a pretty dramatic change, and I'm glad to get rid of like at least some of the acrylic things that I had in here, because I think they were like a crutch. And if you are like, I could never deal with like this random assortment, this is just because I know myself and I know when I get ready in the morning, there's just some things I can't change. So at least having all these like throwaway things contained, this is just a lot easier for me. I know that that's just a lot better than what it was. A palette that I didn't want to get dirty, so I haven't even opened yet. And then some stuff I reach for every day, perfumes and cute little things. And then in my drawer, you can see here a little bit of a mishmash, like a hair clip and 2 hair ties, but everything else is a lot more contained. This still in there unopened. And then my palettes, the bigger ones that can stay underneath. I got rid of so many of the palettes I had cluttered up here with the Glam Bot that I never used. All the colors I really need are in here. Then things organized by tube, organized by circle, except for that. And then things I have to figure out. Beauty blender that I haven't opened yet. Some other face palettes, blush, and then some CC cream for my hair. Thank you guys so much for watching my decluttering video. I feel like a new woman. I got rid of some makeup that I really never used and just had an emotional investment in because I thought it was expensive. Now I'm gonna send that out, get a little cash in return so I can maybe buy some new makeup. Upgrades are awesome, especially for me, someone who should be somewhat involved in new trends as a stylist and a YouTuber. But look at all this space. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at it, modern Renaissance. Look out upon the bathroom. You are queen. And this is beautiful. I love that. Thank you guys again. Let me know if you are into this. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you are into more videos around my house or with makeup and stuff like that. And if it's your first time here, definitely subscribe. Leave some comments down below if you have any experience with selling back makeup. I would love to hear your experience. I'm a little new at all this, so anything would help. I love you guys, and until next time, bye.